So we are back for another ink transfer drawing with Mark Zimmerman, brought to you by the good folks at Sanford Arts and the South Dakota Arts Council. Like I said, my name is Mark Zimmerman and I am rolling ink out on a sheet of plexiglass. Then I'm going to drop a sheet of paper on top of that and draw and rub on the back, transferring ink to the front. It's kind of a roundabout way of doing a drawing, but they are fun, and I've gotten to be kind of hooked on them. Okay, what did I do with my pen? Here it is. So the ink that I want to transfer is inside a rectangle of tape. And I can feel that tape. Drag the pen along the edge of the tape. It does a couple things, tells me where my ink is at, so I know where I need to draw. That went too far, I can just tell. Yep. Okay. So I'm looking at a photograph. Can you see it at all? No. If I put it over here, can you? It's a white pelican. And man, are they strange. Huh. Okay, let's do this. Let's start here with a little shaky line. Comes up in here. And it actually smooths out a little bit and comes down in here too. Okay. Get that a little out of my way. Boy, what a strange bird. Birds are pretty fascinating. You start to really look at them and they are strange creatures. Huh. Great big white patch of feathers up on top of his head. Down and over and over and over and up. He's got a little cheek right there. Okay. Let's see. Let's put that over there where I can see it while I draw. That's kind of an interesting approach. Comes down a little bit, bends a corner, heads way down in here. Oh, way down in here. Wow, does he have a beak. Okay, wow. There's he's got a really dark little eye right here. Wow, it's just black. And a little curl of shadow underneath. Quite a critter. Quite a critter. So one of the keys to an ink transfer drawing is to underdraw it, not overdraw it. So trying to leave well enough alone. I think this is his pouch now. And I think I just set my hand down. You'll notice that I try to keep my hand in the air when I draw. If I set it down, I transfer ink whether I mean to or not. I think maybe I just did a little transfer I didn't mean to. There's, I think, his pouch. Her pouch, I don't know. Comes way down in here. Wow, and way back. And that neck. Oh, I see. That neck, I see what happens. Ha! We got a wing here. Who knew? It's kind of all white on white. It's kind of hard to see. That's a big wing. Let's put that up there where you can see it and I can see it. Just drawing the texture of feathers. Either fake it, kind of just draw the texture, or you can draw every feather. But I only have 29 minutes on a video, then the camera shuts off. I found that out the hard way. So I'm just drawing the texture of the feathers on this wing. And then it looks like his back. Wow, he's got really cool feathers on his back. They're huge. And then I see a little bit of this wing too. Maybe over about here. Not much texture on that. Let's take a peek and see how much I transferred and where when I accidentally set my hand down. We also see where our Pelican is at too. Yeah, oh, I didn't do anything too grievous. Let's tape it again and let's take a look at where 5 inches is. 5 inches is in a really good place. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to come 5 inches up. 5 because this is 8. The whole vertical is 8. And then this is 5 to 8 ratio. That looks crooked, doesn't it? Maybe not. A 5 to 8 ratio is a golden ratio. Kind of a magic number in art, so I'm just going to use it. And here I'm going to, above this with my hand, transfer a little value, a little ink. So I'm putting a tone in real quick and easy with my thumb. And maybe I want just a little bitty tone right down in here on this wing. That's probably about it for tone on the Pelican. Let's get this out of here and take a peek. Should do it. Well, maybe I'll take one more peek. Yeah, should do it. Get the ink out. There's the Pelican. You'll notice that it is a mirror image, right? It comes out backwards when you do a transfer drawing. And you also get some accidental, uncontrolled transfer too. That's okay. We'll start with the lightest color. Actually, it's not the lightest color. The lightest color is actually pink. They call it a white Pelican, but man, does he look pink. Alright, so got to think backwards. Look at it backwards, whatever. So a little yellow. A little orange. I don't want that orange to dry before I do anything else to it, and I want the yellow to dry. So I'm going to come back, use a little bit bigger brush, and I think maybe I'll mix up that pink, because man, is that a light color. So I'm going to put a little bit of red and a blue. Let's put a little bit of red somewhere else. Let's put a little red right here. Turn this around so you can see. Take a little eyedropper, put a little water in that red. See how dark it is. It's going to be really light. It's going to be really light, and it's going to be about right. Yeah. So the top of his head seems to be really white, so I'm going to leave most of that, and then we start getting shadows, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe he's really pink. I wonder if this is an adult, because I've seen adult white pelicans. They come to South Dakota to breed in the summer. They sure don't look pink. I don't know that I've ever seen any of the juveniles, any of the babies, so. This is pretty simple. Pick up just a touch of blue. Which means I need to rinse my brush to get the blue out of it. bottom of his back seems to be really light. The feathers, the tips of the feathers seem really light, so I'm going to paint around those a bit. Run out of paint by the time I'm up there. The wing, over here is a little darker pink again. And I think my orange and yellow are dry. I think I can come back. Ooh, that doesn't come down that far, Mark. See if you can get that out. Not really. What to do? Okay, I know. Actually, I got lucky there. It's pretty light anyway. Okay, there we go. And then there's a little shadow, really light shadow on top of that yellow. And that shadow, it's a little purple. It's not that purple. And then he's got a purple face. I promise you he does. Quite a colorful creature, actually. For a white pelican, he's still got a lot of color on him. Soften that up a touch. Alright. How much time do we have? Oh, we got plenty. I'm going to stir this up. This is a turquoise. And the reason I put that board underneath is I can tip this just a little bit and let gravity work for me. Let that turquoise run downhill. Of course, then I have other colors running around too. And I forgot a little red. Don't let me forget the red in the end, okay? Maybe I should make a note to myself instead of talking to you, huh? Note to self, don't forget the red in the end. Yikes! And the photograph makes me wonder if it's not a studio photograph. It is just black back there. But Okay. I want a really light color in the top too, and I'm going to use a little bit of indigo, maybe a little more than that. Stir that up. See, we'll check over here. I got a piece of scratch paper. We'll see how dark it is. Too dark. That'll be all right. Okay. So again, I'm going to tip it, let it run. And it looks like I made enough indigo, light indigo, to paint this several times. Planning, you know. And this all will dry a little bit later. If you see this painting, drawing, whatever, at Sanford in the waiting room, it probably looks a little lighter than it does in the video. Watercolor dries lighter than it goes down. Okay. I got so much indigo here I can't even move my little palette, so I'm just going to suck it up and get it out of there. So I always sign these in pencil. We will call this, we're going to blot one little thing up here. There we go. And we'll call this White Pelican and sign it. Zimmerman, date it 2020. And there's our White Pelican, one looking one way, one looking the other. I hope you had a little fun watching. I had fun doing it. So, till next time, bye-bye.